All right, y'all, we're back to Topps. Starting with 1986 Topps Rack Pack Box. Now, I have done some videos of some new arrivals in the form of Topps Wax Pack boxes. 1986 Topps is not one that I've got or probably will get anytime soon, and that's because they are a little bit over the $100 budget, which is $100 every 2 weeks. But also there's really no error cards where corrected cards were made. I've got on my list here of errors, but these are really uncorrected errors. The Bobby Wine card, manager, was supposed to be card number 51, and it says card 57. Bill Duran was card 57. So you've got two cards that are numbered 57. And then the Chuck Cartier card, manager, is card 141. However, the Bob Rogers card, also manager, was supposed to be card 171, but it's listed as 141. So you have two 141s. So those are uncorrected errors. I might even just toss this out. But so the reason for getting the Wax Pack boxes was really to try to get some of those error cards in the 87, 88, 89, 90, 91 top sets. So the only thing we have is Rack Packs for 86. Anyways, what are we looking for rookies? Looking for Darren Dalton's rookie card worth 50 cents. Lenny Dykstra at 75 cents. Cecil Fielder at a whole $1. And Mickey Tettleton at a quarter. That's according to Beckett, which I've recently learned that those values may not be accurate. But for sake of argument, we'll go with it. Still trying to wrap my head around that. Here are the 100 cards for 1986 Topps. Wouldn't mind getting any one of those. And then the top 5 cards for 86 Topps. According to a website online, got the Pete Rose record breaker as number 1, Ricky Henderson number 2, Doc Gooden at number 3, Tony Perez card with Eric Davis in the photo number 4, and then Don Mattingly's box bottom card as number 5. And then we also get glossy all-stars in these rack packs, so hopefully we'll get that Cal Ripken Jr. possibly, but any one of those would be great. All right, 2 videos, 1 rack pack each video. Let's take a look. We'll pull from this side. $48 cards in the rack pack, plus your glossy all-star. Looks like we've got Carlton Fisk. We'll take that for sure. Rudy Law, got Dave Sachs on the back. Doesn't look like anybody too spectacular. All right, let's get into it. This will be video 1 of 2. Rack pack 1 of 2. I need to get my scissors for next time. Well, I'm like a bull in a china shop, apparently. All right, there's a nice clean rip. All right, y'all, let's start out with our checking of corners. All right, our corners are looking beautiful. Start out with our 1985 All-Star Team glossy card of Chicago White Sox catcher Carlton Fisk. Nice. It's going to be a single asterisk variation. And I don't see him on my list, so that's probably going to be worth less than 50 cents for this card. But very cool on Carlton Fisk's glossy all-star. We've got Jody Davis, Alan Ashby, Frank White, Rod Carew, what a phenomenal player. Nice long career. Let's throw him some love today. Get these stands even. There we go. There's Terry Kennedy. Let's get our... There we go, a little more centered. Kevin Gross. Bert Hooten. Yeah, Greenville, Texas. That's a Texas name. Ken Daly. There's Dave Henderson with the Mariners. Used to him being with Oakland. Lee Smith. Bruce Bochy. Kent Herbeck. Steve Bedrosian. Rick Cerrone. Greg Maddux. Jeff Dedman. Rudy Law. Gary Woods. The Milwaukee Brewers leaders. And I want to say that's Robin Yount. No, Charlie Moore. Way off. Dean of the Brewers. Continuous service since September 1st, 1973. Good deal. Got Tom Browning. Atlee Hemaker. Kevin Bass. Chris Welsh. Jerry Reed. Chris Pitaro. The Atlanta Braves leaders. Not sure who that is. I'm not even going to guess. I was going to say Dale Murphy, but it didn't look like him. Dean of the Braves, continuous service since September 1st, 1977. We'll throw him up there, Dale Murphy. Got manager of the Cleveland Indians, Pat Corrales. There's Shawan Dunston. Mark Davis. Mike Morgan. The Boston Red Sox leaders. I'm thinking maybe Dwight Evans. Yes, I'm right that time. Dean of the Red Sox. Continuous service since September 1st, 1972. Got manager of the Chicago Cubs, Jim Frey. There's Dave Sachs. I wonder if he's any relation to Steve Sachs. Gary Matthews. Bill Madlock. Mike Moore. Wade Boggs, nice. Very cool on the Wade Boggs. Card number 510, we'll take that. Mike Brown. Lee Lacy. Bob Baylor. Ron Ronick. Walt Terrell. Al Jones. Pete Vukovich. Looks like he's got hair there. Mark Hill. Enos Cabell. Steve Trout. And finally, Mike Trujillo. Not bad, y'all. We picked up the Braves leaders card with Dale Murphy. Yeah, I guess now it does look like him. Picked up Wade Boggs. Prayers go out to him as he announced he's cancer-free. Hopefully he stays that way. And picked up a legend, Rod Carew. Our glossy all-star card in this rack pack went to Carlton Fisk. Loving it. All right, folks, there you have it. Video 1 of 2, pack 1 of 2, 1986 Topps. 48 card rack pack from the box. Thanks for watching, y'all. Stay safe and stay tuned. We're going to do another video with another 86 Topps rack pack next.